Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Today I am with my teacher Mr. Green, and he teaches horticulture. Him and I will be looking at plants today, on which plants you can eat. And I am at school today in the bush. Mr. Green, how often do you come down here?
It's probably most days Sushi Guy51, and always like to have a bit of a snack while I'm walking around, and there's plenty of food that you can eat around in the bush.
Oh yeah? And what type of snacks do you like to eat?
Well, for example, this one just over here, this is a little weed.
Yeah.
This is called pigweed, very common.
Yeah.
It's got lots of vitamin C in it, and it's actually really tasty. You could have that in a salad. It's pretty good. Would you like a piece?
I'd give that an 8.1 out of 10.
8.1.
How about you? What would you give it?
I'd probably the same. I've got one over here.
Yeah.
This is more a little snacky one. So this is called peppercress or shepherd's purse, and it's more a flavouring sort of a one. So that's a nice little peppery sort of a thing there. You probably should, probably not eat too much of it. Just little bits here and there. But it's just a nice little thing to taste. And not too far over here, here's one. They're not quite ready yet, but you see these green berries? These are the Nightshade Berries. When they're green, they're poisonous, but when they go black, you can eat them. But yeah, it's very important that you get it right. So that's a black one. So he's not quite ripe, that one though. But it's one to look out for, because when they're big and black, they are pretty tasty. Yeah, just in the rainforest garden now, and there's a few things out at the moment. Really good one is this one. It's called peanut tree, and you can see it gets nice pods. It's got a whole big bunch of these black seeds. You can cook them up, but you can also eat them raw, and they're actually not bad. They do taste a bit like peanuts. Matthew, would you like to try one? What sort of rating would you give that?
Got a bit of a funny taste. That one might be a 6.7 out of 10.
6.7?
And that Mr. Green, I heard over there there's a creek over there as well.
Yes, yeah. So this is a bit of a moist area, which is why we've sort of put the garden tree in. We've got another rainforest one over here, which is on at the moment. Just the trees dropping these blue fruit. They're called the blue quandong. It's quandong with a Q. Now, I don't know how you go on these. You can just eat a little bit of the flesh. If you're really hungry, you can eat them. Do you want to have a try of this one?
Sure.
I'm giving it about like a 1 out of 10. Just a little bit. Just have a little bite. Or a little bit off. What do you reckon?
6.9.
6.9. You're very
Out of
generous.
10.
You're very generous, Sushi Guy.
Mr. Green, what do you have for dessert?
Well, at the moment,
Yeah.
there's a lot of these plants with a lot of nectar at the moment. So here's a nice grevillea, and you can almost see the nectar shining off there, and you can get it. Tap some on your hand. Very sweet there. So if we want to try that, just tap it on your hand. Just tap that bit on your hand, and you see that stuff. What you can do too is dip them into a cup of water, and you can get a nice sweet drink out of it. There's another one called the Golden Panda, which is like the same too. It's got lots and lots of sweet nectar in it. And down here, this one's a bit of a weed. This is a nasturtium. And you can, so they've got the flowers there. You can get the bottom off the flowers. Just suck the little bit of nectar out of the bottom. So I just want to try that. Have you done this before?
I have not.
Okay, see that little tail there? You just suck that and it's got nectar in it. That little
Just
straw.
the tail?
Yeah, just put it in the mouth. Suck it. There's a little tiny bit of nectar there. So, coming into the summertime, there's always plants with lots and lots there. And if you're a bit hungrier than that, you can eat the whole flower. So what would you rate that Sushi Guy51?
Well, it is a bit spicy, but this one maybe a 7.1 out of 10.
I'd agree.
And Mr. Green, when do the plants grow? Like how do the plants grow?
It's warmth and moisture. Okay, so it's warm at the moment, but they haven't got a little bit short of moisture, so because we've had a bit of a dry spring, but once they get the rain on them, they'll go like Billy O. So that's the secret. That's what they love.
And they come in springtime as well?
Yeah, just as long as once it starts to warm up, they'll sit and wait there till the rain comes, and then once the rain comes, they'll grow really well.
And in summertime, what are they like?
Just nice and warm and plenty of water.
Yep.
Especially rainforest stuff. But it is nice and cool under here, hey?
Yep.
Even though it's a pretty hot day today.
Yeah.
So it's keeping things nice and cool.
Mr. Green, we might go to the creek now. So we are now at the creek now. Mr. Green, every time you come down here, you need to walk down that creek,
Yep.
down the steps there. What's it like walking down there?
It's okay for me. I'm sure-footed even though I'm getting on a bit.
It looks pretty good with the nice plants and all of that. Whenever you need to teach a class. Mr. Green, just one more thing. I just want to give you a big thank you and our form class 9L for a really great year. I know COVID has been a bit of a tough year for all of us, but it was a great year. Thank you, Mr. Green.
Thank you very much, Sushi Guy51. It's been a pleasure, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity and having to hang out with you.
Mr. Green, is there anything else you would like to say before we end the video?
No, I think we're all good, guys. It's a lovely spot. It used to be a netball court
Then there's the
up there, and now it's a rainforest.
There's the basketball court up there, I can see. You can't really see it, but yeah, so boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and a big thanks to Mr. Green. Bye everyone.